I also want to give a quick shout out to the Desert Bus Game Jam, run by our friend Fam Out Highwind. So for folks who are interested in making video games while they're watching Desert Bus, you can join the Desert Bus Game Jam with this year's prompt from Jacob, which was, quote, "The journey, the aftermath, and the horror of a bug splat." If you're not familiar with the Game Jam, it's where a bunch of folks get together to try and make their own video games in a very short period of time. I used to run one in Vancouver, and it was very, very fun. And you get to make all kinds of fun, weird, silly things. Even if you've never made a video game before, you can participate in a Game Jam and learn how to make games for the first time.
How do you make games?
Mostly by trying really hard.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of like everything else.
Wands. Just magic.
It is. When I see people programming,
Yeah.
it looks like magic to me.
I mean, it is, but one of the things that I like about game jams is you don't necessarily have to be able to program. Both you can participate in other ways by being an artist or a musician. You can contribute all kinds of assets, but there's also engines where you can make games without knowing how to code at all. Honestly, one of the most basic ones that I recommend to folks is called Twine, which you can use to make text adventures by using the same kind of simple markdown that you would have used for, well, I guess that you would use now in something like Slack, but that, ancient people like us millennials would have used on LiveJournal. So,
How about HyperCard?
HyperCard's amazing. I remember
I programmed in
HyperCard.
HyperCard. I made Wheel of Fortune in HyperCard. It was the best I've ever programmed anything.
Yep.
That was it. I peaked in 7th grade.
My favorite thing is one of the biggest game engines in the world, the Unreal 5 engine, is mostly done through the Blueprint system, so it looks like Tinker Toys. It's not actually coding.
Cool.
Anybody could do it. It's fun. It's great.